He left me on the night of our wedding. No note, no word. Just a white rose on my pillow and a house full of guests whispering my name like it was a curse. The ceremony was perfect, or so everyone thought. Candlelight, music, champagne bubbles, ivory lace, and laughter. Until it wasn't. One moment, I was the bride everyone envied. The next, I was the girl abandoned at the altar. He never showed. No phone call, no excuse. Just disappeared between champagne toasts and forever. They found the rose where his vows should have been. I stood in that gown for hours. Frozen. Humiliated. Hollow. People filtered out one by one, murmuring pity and judgment behind forced smiles and empty glances. My mother cried. My father drank. And me? I stood there like a monument to misplaced trust. They called it a tragedy. I called it the beginning. Everyone thought I shattered. And for a while I did. I couldn't sleep without seeing his face. Couldn't eat without tasting shame. Couldn't step outside without hearing the whispers. She must have done something. He must have found someone better. Funny how a man disappears, and somehow it's always the woman who gets blamed. But grief is a furnace. And if you're lucky, or cursed enough to survive it, it burns away the parts of you that begged for approval. So I changed. I sold the house, cut off my hair, left the city with nothing but a suitcase and a stack of unread apology letters from people who had nothing real to say. In the countryside, I bought a ruined inn no one wanted. The roof sagged, the floors wept, the windows were stained with years of regret. It was perfect, because I was a ruin too. But I rebuilt it, brick by brick, with blistered hands and clenched teeth. People came, first for the food, then for the wine, then for the stories. They called me the widow who wasn't. I didn't correct them. I wore black, lit candles, and smiled like I knew things they didn't. And slowly the pain faded, became something else. Power. 3 years passed, and then, of course, he came back. He walked into the inn like a ghost in polished shoes. His face was thinner, hair grayer, but I knew him instantly. The curve of his mouth, the cowardice in his eyes, dressed up as regret. He looked at me like I was a miracle, like I was something he'd lost on purpose and realized too late he couldn't live without. He said he panicked, that his family didn't approve, that he didn't think he deserved someone like me. He cried. I smiled. I saved you a room, I said. He slept upstairs, alone. I made sure the fire was warm, the sheets fresh, the dinner rich with rosemary and wine. He said it was the best he'd slept in years. I believed him. Because people tend to sleep well, when they think they're safe. He never woke up. I buried the white rose beside the old oak tree out back. No gravestone. No name. He took my ending. I gave him a beginning, one he couldn't run from. They still call me the widow who wasn't. But now they say it with reverence, with fear. And when guests ask about the man in the photograph on the mantle, his face blurred, almost forgotten. I just smile. He was part of the foundation, I say. Some ghosts hold the walls together.